Hey guys, XX Demo here, or Troy Flero, bringing you guys my 2 amps. I just like to show you it, and maybe some of you are interested in buying one of these 2 amps. So you looked at a YouTube video, and here it is. This one's pretty rare, the 160 watt M-80 bass. It works for guitar as well. Yeah, as you see here, it has 10 volume notches. It has 1 and 2 inputs, treble notch, mid, and bass notch. It changes the rate and the depth. I'll show you that in a minute. Foot switch, so for foot pedals and stuff. And the other 2 are for effects, and this one is just to slightly change the sound and foot switch / effects. So this changes when you have something in here, and that yellow light will turn on when you're using it. Okay, so now that we got that one done, I'll show you it after there. It's 160 watts. I'm going to show you the Behringer 15 watt. It is fairly loud for 15 watts, and yeah. Okay, so this has a little more settings, but in a way there's more settings, if that makes sense. Okay, so you have, hold on there. You have the drive here, you have the instrument input. 3 notches, but there's so much settings here. I think you have 9 different combination of, well, you have more than 9, but you could change it from Caliph to British to Tweed. 3 different notches. Okay, and you could also change it from hot to high gain and to clean. So all these stuff are different effects, US, UK, and flat tones. Okay, so one of them's for speaker, one of them's the mode, and the other one's just the overall amp. Sorry if you can't see that well, not a good camera. Okay, and here you got a CD input. Honestly, I do not even know what this is. I wish I knew what it was, but not a lot of people have this amp. But I know some people who do, and I've never seen them really show what this meant. But okay, so you have the low, mid, and high notches, somewhat similar to this amp, except this one has bass, because it's a bass amp. Like I said, also used for guitar. This one's more for distortion, heavy metal, sort of. You also have headphones, so you can plug in your headphones and listen to yourself play. It doesn't sound as good when you have headphones, but okay. And then here you have the master volume. This is what you use to control your whole entire volume. And then the power switch. So you really hear that turn on. Unlike this one should be louder, but there you go. Okay, so I'll show you each sounds of the guitars, the amps, and then yeah, I'll get to it. So I'm using my Squire made by Fender. It's a Bullet Strat, and yeah, I could show you with the bass too if you want. Okay, here we go. How am I gonna do this? Right over here. Okay. Don't know how the sound quality is gonna be. Okay. Turn it down. Alright, here. Really goes loud for 160 watts. Okay. Turn that up a little bit. So I'm gonna turn up the depth and the turn off the depth and the rate, and put everything else on 0, like treble, mid, and bass. Volume's on 1. So here you go. So no depth, no rate, and yeah. So it sounds pretty basic, I guess. So you can turn up the rate and the depth to full, and it sounds like this. Here's a better example. How could I show you this? Sounds weird, like you're in a horror movie or something. Sounds like can't quite put my finger on it, but it sounds familiar to something. Anyways, that's that. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the Behringer. Okay. So I'm not going to try every single setting because this has a lot of different settings. I'll try 2 different ones. Or 3 different ones. Okay, so this is at its full distortion. I'll turn that down. Okay. Alright, that's the first one. You can turn down some notches and it should sound like a... Well, I won't turn that on. Okay. Basically like that. Okay, now a flat sound, where basically it sounds like an acoustic guitar, sorta. So that's how that that amp sounds. I honestly, if I had a foot pedal for my Fender, I would rather the Fender because I know the sound it makes with the foot pedal and everything. But I honestly love the Behringer. The only downfall with Behringer is like nowadays they don't have the same parts for any of the same amps. So if you go and you're missing a certain piece in your amp, let's say it breaks, you go ask them for that certain piece. Behringer doesn't. They use old pieces of like instruments and stuff, and they use all used pieces, old pieces, so you're never gonna find, it's never gonna have the same effect, if that makes sense. And well, the Fender is overall one of the best companies for amps and stuff. So hope you guys like my tutorial on my 2 amps, or not tutorial, but explanation on the 2 amps. But there you go, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.